CJ! My son just got out. There was a shooting. No, excuse me. There was a false alarm shooter in several different schools in the state of West Virginia. One was in, the county I'm in. One was in another county 40 minutes away, and I don't know the rest of them. They rushed up there to the school. I was told that at another school called George Washington High School, they had a scare as well too, but that wasn't. That was something happened with a person fighting a girl, a little boy fighting a girl or something. Yesterday was a crazy day. Yesterday also, it was 9 million people received emails to get their debt relieved, and they got approved for it, but they're not doing it because there's a mistake. That sucks, but we're going to talk about that another day. But that active shooter, when I found out about that, I was at work and I heard about it, and I'm like, my heart dropped. I'm like, what's going on, man? Like, I heard false alarm. Everybody said that. The person that said it, but you're still thinking like, just because you're saying it's false, I don't know if it's. I didn't know nothing about it. It probably really happened. So, real quick, my kid got out. I didn't tell him. None of my kids, I didn't even tell them what happened. When I pulled up to pick up my kid yesterday, I spoke to the teacher to chop it up with them and talk to them. And just to, get an understanding of how they feeling and let them know, I know and I'm here for them and this and that and this. And we was all just, and I asked them, did they tell the kids? Because I was preparing myself on how I'm going to talk to them about it. Because I'm like, damn, man, I'm going to have to talk to them about this forever for the next month or 3 months probably, or the rest of the year. Because they're going to continue to think about it. And I'm going to have to probably talk to them about it all the time to keep their brain fresh and to understand that, not to be afraid, to be scared or fearful. But what happened was, they didn't tell them. And I'm so glad for that. I was talking to my mother yesterday, and then I was telling her about something that I was supposed to tell him, and he's wondering, my son, they know everything. And he's like, Dad, tell me. He thinks it's a joke, like, well, I won't tell him. And I feel bad because I literally kept saying, I'm not going to tell you, no. And, I said later on, I said, I said then in that conversation as well, I said, I could just think of something to tell you and say it was that. And I said, that's what I probably will do. But he didn't hear me when he was there when I said that, but I don't think he realized what I meant by that. But I think I am going to do that. Because what I thought of was like a Christmas thing or something. Like, it was a surprise for Christmas or something like that. That's how I'm going to end it. But when I was on the phone with my mother, I was like, no, sis, I just can't tell you. I'm not going to tell you. It's okay. A lot of things. I always tell you a lot of things. I'm not telling you this one. And then, and I was laughing about it to make it seem funny so he could, fall back a little bit. But he wasn't, because my kids are very persistent with me, especially. But, so yeah, very diligent. And then I told her that, yeah, he's on, I'm drawing such a blank, I apologize. I'm still really shocked and, like, sad about it, because I'm just super glad I don't gotta tell my kids, though. But, and obviously, let me explain real quick why I want to tell them for the people who may not know. I'm not telling them because my boys are really young. They're not, I ain't even gonna tell y'all what good ages they in, man, because now at this point, I always said in the videos, I just gotta keep everything a little more discreet and just more vague, because this is ridiculous. People are calling from out of state doing this. So they said, supposedly saying China did it. Like, what? Come on now. Schools in Ohio even got hit, or somebody from the Ohio area called. Like, what? Who knows what? They just throw out there China called them. Like, I'm not rolling with that either. But at the same time, this is so terrifying. When I went and looked up false alarm shootings after I was trying to find an article for West Virginians, there was so many false alarm shooters in the past, just within like 2 months ago. Within this year, but within definitely 2 months ago, there's so many different states that have been going through false alarm shooters in the same instance almost. Not saying like it's the same thing, the same person called, or same story they lied about, saying that 7 people were just shot. That's what they said. They said 7 people were shot, and now look at it. Now there's nobody shot. This is a bold just lies and to start trouble and to harm and hurt and be hurtful and harmful. That is like so terrible to think about. Oh gosh. I'm just so glad I had to tell my kids, man. And I hope nobody else there tells them. I just really do. Okay. He was definitely there first, but he didn't move. Don't know why he's not going, but whatever. So, yeah. My bad. I'm drawing a blank. I'm not drawing blanks. I'm driving. I wanted to sit and be still for this one. But anyway, man, I apologize, please. I'm a parent. If you're not a parent, I'm glad you're watching this. Maybe you can help inform and keep the self-esteem up in the children around you, so that way they don't go to school or have these intentions in their heart. But let me get back to what I said. I digress. There's so many of them false alarm shooters. It seems like the kids gotta get used to this, or that may happen to them when they reach that point in their education journey. No, it won't happen to them. I'm not gonna say it won't happen to no one, but no. I'm not gonna speak it into existence. I'm just gonna acknowledge that it happened, and we're gonna continue to talk about things that make it get into a better place. Because I'm not. No, that's a terrible feeling. That's sad, man. Active shooter. We gotta talk about this stuff. The parents that have a student in those schools that it happened to, talk to your child. I can't say treat it like it was a real thing. You haven't been through a real one. God willing, thank you Lord, none of us. But talk to them and let them know, like, you know, it didn't happen. Let's be grateful for that. Let's be very grateful for that. Let's stay helping each other out. Let's be kind to each other. If we don't have no words to say, like, you know, it's really just that simple. It ain't nothing really extra to go about it. It's not really too hard to explain to them. Their young minds, their young hearts, they understand everything. Tell them to them just like that. Give them hugs, hold them. Ask them how they're feeling. Oh, ask them questions, don't leave it open-ended, honestly, for real. Because that's where you're going to get the best answers from, because you have to let them speak. And you get to, you know, expound on whatever it is they feeling they have, and let them know, like, it's okay to have that feeling, or, you know what I mean, we can work through that feeling. But I'm going to get ready to go. The weather warned up again. Last week was freezing that one day, particularly when I flipped the camera around, and now it's warm again still. Warm-ish. I know I got more to say, but I'm going to really end it here. God bless all those families that was involved in that horrible threat. Capture these people that are doing these ridiculous things. Get them out of here. Get them away from us. Get them from around us. We don't need y'all around us at all. They need to go. Feel me? God bless. I'm gonna catch y'all tomorrow. We're gonna talk about that debt tomorrow, and I got a few other things I want to talk about.